Check this out. Walk up to the nearest adult, an adult near you, or maybe 6 adults. Ask them, when was the last time you jumped? Yo, it's Kurt McFit, LifeSkulpt, and I want to talk to you. I want to have a conversation with you today. Keyword conversation. So after this, make sure you comment and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm a handsome dude. Subscribe. I want to start a conversation with you. I want to ask you the question: why is fitness a niche? Why is fitness a hobby? Have you heard the term fitness freaks, gym heads, meatheads, gym freaks, fit chicks? She's a fit chick, he's a fit dude. Why is it that fitness has become a genre? Why is it categorized as a hobby? There was a time in history where the lack of being physically fit meant you had little to no chance of survival. Back before 10,000 BC, when we were hunter-gatherers, if you were unable to sprint, you were not able to catch dinner for the night, and furthermore, you'd probably end up being dinner. If you were a forager, trying to find various medicinal plants and edible plants, things like that, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to do your job effectively if you had a bad back. Fast forward to the days of farming, and I'm pretty sure if you were not physically fit, you wouldn't be able to take care of your livestock, and you probably wouldn't be able to reap your harvest. Fast forward even further to all the great wars and fights that we've had, nation fighting other nations. If your soldiers were not physically fit, that means you lost. The nations were built on the backs of slaves. And if these slaves didn't have strong backs, then these nations weren't going to get built. In many cases, back in the day, if you were a larger person, overweight, big boned, whatever you want to call it, if you were larger, it probably meant you had a lot of money because you had to actually afford to be inactive. Because if you didn't work, you didn't eat. I could go on and on about the different times in history where being physically fit meant death or life. Humans and our search for the path of least resistance has been the battery that's charged us forward into this era where everything comes just a little bit easier. You don't have to be fit to survive anymore. You don't have to be physically fit to survive anymore. The movie WALL-E illustrated this perfectly. If you ever seen that movie, you gotta check it out. It was actually good. In that movie, they were on a spaceship, and everyone on the spaceship was obese. Everyone on the spaceship, the technology was so great in that movie that these people barely had to lift a finger. It's an over-exaggeration, but it goes to show where society is headed as we develop all of this technology to make us less and less physical. I mean, for heaven's sake, we're developing driverless cars nowadays. We're gonna get to a point where we don't even have to press the pedal or steer, take our hands and just move the stick. We won't even have to do that. As much as I respect the ingenuity of these developments, it's getting to a point where, we're really eliminating physicality here. We're eliminating the need to be active and be physically fit. Check this out. Walk up to the nearest adult, an adult near you, or maybe 6 adults. Ask them, when was the last time you jumped? Find 6 adults, ask them, when was the last time you jumped? And then I want you to get the answers, get the general consensus, and come back and comment below. Let me know what the general answer was, because I bet you a lot of them will be scratching their heads like maybe 5 years ago. Like adults don't jump anymore. We barely run, and if someone does run, we go, oh, you one of them joggers. Oh, you like to run. You like to run. Nah, man, when we were kids, we had no problem doing these things. And then as we get older, it becomes less and less cool to be active. It becomes a hobby. It's a niche. Oh, you flip? Oh, that's a hobby. I'm about to bring the cartwheel back. Fitness is a way of life. Do not let all of these technological developments trick you into believing that fitness is a hobby. It's not a hobby. It's a part of our existence. LifeSkulpt is a way of life. Being more conscious about the world around us and using fitness as a way, as a conduit to develop ourselves, become the best versions of ourselves. For all you English majors, don't be trying to bash me for using conduit just now. I was being poetic. Fitness is not a niche. Do not view it this way. Don't view it as a hobby. Understand that it's a part of you and it's a part of me. If you have a friend that can benefit from this message, you should share it with them. Share it with them, share it with your moms, your pops. Let them know, like, hey, look, I understand, like, this is how the world wants to narrate this thing. They want to tell us that when you run on a treadmill or when you just go for a jog up the street, that's a hobby. But it's not. It's a part of you. It's a part of me. It's where we come from. It's in our DNA. So do not allow people to tell you that fitness is a niche. Because it's not. It's not.
How you feeling after all that, Nikki?
Dead.
Dead?
Listen, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know how you feel about fitness and whether or not you feel it's a part of your life or whether you disagree with me and you do view it as a hobby. Either way, leave a comment below. I'd love to start a conversation with you. This is Kurt McFit. Thanks for watching. LifeSkulpt. We're more than a few pounds down. We're more than a few pounds of muscle. We're stronger, we're wiser, we're smarter, we're more conscious. We're better than we were yesterday. Fit mind, fit body. This is Kurt McFit. I'm out.